Sorry, I'll try harder.
Hello? What's up? Yeah, girl,
16
what's up?
people
Look,
have
I'm
been
in here
added to the
talking
do
about
not sale
some
list
things
due
that
to a
caught my
massive
attention.
fight. Let's
First of
laugh
all,
about
Big
it.
Tigger out here slapping his wife and then going online looking sad. He done got caught out here being messy. And then the cruise people out there fighting and about to tip the boat over. So I figure, what's the better way to start off the week of 4th of July by laughing at some people who need to be laughed at? There are now 16 more people that have been added to the do not sell list, child. Yes, I don't know who it was. We're going to find out together. Okay? All right. Tune in, chick. All right. Bye. Yep, that's like I said, y'all heard me correct. We have a do not sell list, all right? And apparently, 16 more passengers have been added onto it. The list was updated in 2025 and 2021. But what we're going to look at is we're going to look at exactly what this list is, and then we're going to find out what do these people get to do to be put on it. Because my thing is, baby, I love a good cruise. So who getting on the boat messing it up for everybody? All right, let's get started. All right, so let's go to the list. So I know you guys said do not sell list. What is that? Well, let's find out together. A do not sell list is an internal ban list maintained by individual cruise lines to bar specific individuals from booking future voyages. Being placed on this list means a lifetime or long-term ban from sailing with that specific cruise line and its affiliated brands. Common reasons for passengers to land on a do not sell list includes violent behavior, engaging in physical fights or altercation on the ship or at the port terminal, rule breaking, repeatedly violating safety regulations, harassing crew members, or engaging in suspected illegal activity, e.g. in the ship's casino or during excursion. Financial issues, having outstanding unpaid balances, issuing fraudulent chargebacks or attempting to cancel and rebook at cheaper rates to exploit policies. Security or legal holes, having outstanding warrants, active restraining orders, or being flagged by law enforcement or customers and border patrol. Because these lists are managed independently by each cruise line, such as Carnival Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, or Norwegian Cruise Line, being banned by one line generally does not restrict you from sailing with a competitor. So, are you looking into specifics? No, we're just looking into people who messing it up for everybody else. So let's get started, y'all. So as you know, we always go to people, which is, to be honest, guys, I saw this story a few days ago, but I was so preoccupied. I had things to do. So I said, what better than to come on here and tell you everything. So let's get started and look at it together. So this is massive cruise passenger brawl caught on viral leads to 16 people being put on the do not sell list. A fight broke out between two families after disembarking the Carnival Conquest cruise ship in Miami. Police called the incident a mutual combatant situation, and no charges were filed by those involved. Great job. Great job for whooping each other asses, but not trying to get each other locked up. Because sometimes when you want to give a bitch an ass whooping, it's just an ass whooping. No law is involved. Some people just need an ass whooping. So I'm with you, families. Carnival Cruise banned 16 guests from future cruises and praised law enforcement for their civil. Good job, law enforcement. So let's start here. A large brawl broke out between two families after disembarking a cruise ship in Miami earlier this week, police confirmed to People. The guests had gotten off a Carnival Cruise when the fight broke out on Monday, June 22nd. Baby, I know they was lazy and tired, because anybody who done been on one know all you do is eat, sleep, drink, shit, and piss. So I bet they were farting while they was fighting. I bet they were full, probably still drunk. A spokesperson for the Carnival Cruise Line told People the passengers were in the debarking station area of the port, which is under the authority of U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, when the incident occurred. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office, MDSO, says, look at the officer, y'all. They responded to the fight between the families, noting that the incident was deemed a mutual combatant incident. So nobody was trying to get each other into trouble. They were just throwing hands. The MDSO added in a statement shared with People, it was documented none of the parties wanted to press charges against each other. I'm so proud of them for that, y'all. Real talk, I'm so proud of them for being able to say, hey, yeah, you know, we was fucking each other up, but now ain't nobody trying to mess with nobody's life. Because the real talk, a cruise is a cruise, and everybody on there always having a good time. You can go from corner to corner. If it's some bad energy on that cruise ship, the cruise ship itself is haunted by ghosts. Because real talk, the energy on a cruise is so positive. Footage captured on the Broad shows a large group of cruisers shouting out to one another in a chaotic scene. The guests appear to be waiting in a line with their luggage. That's after they done been partying and they be tired and they be full. The situation escalated when a woman in a black dress suddenly lunges at another passenger in all pink waiting in the line behind her. As the two women threw repeated punches at each other. Oh my Lord Jesus! Leaving the women to go to acting up. Baby, we can act up so well. As the two women throw repeated punches at each other, a man in a navy blue shirt then appears to push the woman in pink in another cruise wearing a yellow dress gets involved. So he coming there, bringing his ass in there, doing what he bothering people. Them women was obviously fighting and handling each other well, but he want to get in there and throw. Man, when your woman in there fight, you don't go in there and hit no other woman. You pick your woman up and you take your woman and leave. Don't catch no charges because your woman got a temper. You be the woman's ability to keep her calm. That's what y'all hired for. Me and y'all are hired to keep the women calm, not to have them acting up. Other passengers watched the scene in shock as police officers intervened and struggled to pull the guests involved in the fire off of each other. We are appreciative of law enforcement's swift response and handling of the matter. Look at them tearing each other ass up, child. The Carnival spokesman said in a statement, "We do not tolerate such behavior, and 16 people have been placed on the do not sell list." Y'all helpers better buy a boat and build it together. You two, black and pink. Black and pink. Y'all look like trouble starters. Yeah, and then you fighting with a damn bonnet on. Girl, you ain't, at least Pink had on Pink had cornrows. You took a wig on the cruise ship? Girl, that's why you were mad. You were hot. You probably were mad at that girl braids. The cruise line confirmed the incident happened between guests who had just disembarked the Carnival Conquest ship. According to Cruise Mapper, the ship departed from Miami on Friday, June 19, and stopped at Celebration Key, Carnival private island in the Bahamas on June 21st. The 3-night cruise returned to Miami on Monday, June 22nd. So, guys, I'm going to leave it to y'all to leave a comment. But let's look at some of the comments from the people because y'all know how we got to get messy up here. Hold on. I want to, let's some comments. And that, my friends, what Zachary99 said, and that, my friends, is why I haven't sailed on Carnival in many, many years. That type of clientele seem as Spirit Airlines, and look at them now. Granny Mick 47 said, "One more reason I don't drink." Exactly, Granny, because they was probably sobering up. Kawan Craft 867 said, "Family members with family members are the worst. What happened to strictly verbal altercations? They were bad enough, but physically attacking and beating, I agree. That's why I'm glad the police did not get him." This is from Facebook. Timothy Elka said, no surprise. Wade Sanders said, Section 8 cruising. Jeff Donahoe said, anybody surprised? Sally Coltis Akuf said, a few weeks ago, a huge fight of Royal Caribbean passengers at Belsey Port. People are responsible for their action, not the cruise line. I agree. And Sabrina Oliver said, and what something, I don't know, and what was the common denominator? Hold on, more comments, y'all. Popular cruise line, it says here, the usual suspects can't have a group of them without a fight. That's what Leroy Porrick said. And Tony said, guess which cruise line? And then Beverly Davis said, cruise brawling has become quite the sport. So my thing is, let me just say this to any naysayers or phonies. It's not the color of a person, it's their character.
Thanks for tuning in.
Because in 2021, this happened then, and it was 24 people that was kicked off the boat then. And I'm pretty sure that it was a different variety of people. So I'm not going to be judging people because I have seen enough. I'm not looking at skin no more. I'm looking at the character of the person inside. So this baby girl 411, have at it, y'all. They was